Alright, first off, most all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh, double honors to the apostles at GMS and all you brothers within the highways and the byways, whether the work of the most in sincerity and in truth. Most Shalom. Alright, this video is regarding the video that the brother did, confessing that he is a sodomite and he has been with transsexuals. Zine, hey, that video is a hard video, or it's a rough video. It's kind of graphic, Zine, but hey, whether the Most High forgive that brother or not, hey, that's between him and the Most High, right? But the brother said something what me really want to adjust is that him used to do these things before and while he was in the truth, right? Right, some just are going to some scripture for sure say, hey, you have to put off the old man, right? You have to become a new person to do the work of Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh, right? Some just are going to the scripture real quick. The first scripture is John 3, verse 3. It says, Yahweh answered and said unto him, Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born again, he cannot see the kingdom of Yahweh. Nicodemus said unto him, How can a man be born when he is whole? Because Nicodemus I think carnal. Nicodemus I think that a baby I got born and go back up in his mother, right? He said, can he enter the second time into his mother's womb and be born? The Awashai answered, verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born of the water and of the Spirit, he cannot enter into the kingdom of Yahweh. That which is born of the flesh is flesh, and that which is born of the Spirit is spirit. So Yahweh shall not think carnally, he must think spiritually, right? Now, what spirit Yahweh shall talk, we have to be born in, right? Go John 6:63 real quick. This is John 6 verse 63. It is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. So that's the spirit you have to be born in, right? You have to be renewed in your mind. You have to be become a new person, right? So, hey, if the old man used to commit adultery, see, when you're born again, when you become a new person, right? Guess what? The spirit are gonna make you know say you're not supposed to commit adultery because such and such if you commit adultery. Right? You can say thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not steal. So hey, if and thou shalt not be a homosexual. Right? So if you used to do those things before, you have to put off those things, you have to be born again. You have to become that new man. Right? Next scripture may I go to real quick. First Peter 1 verse 23. It's a First Peter 1 verse 23. It says, being born again, not of corruptible seed, but of incorruptible, by the word of Yahweh, which liveth and abideth forever. Right? So this is how you be born again. Right? By the word of Yahweh. See, so you have to completely change. You have to put off everything. You have to become new. You have to become a newborn baby. Just like a newborn baby come out of his mother womb blank and then start to learn everything afresh. Then you have to be that way spiritually. You have to clean your mind of every single thing we used to do, every single thing we know. Then and start afresh. Then as Yahweh Shai say, you cannot pour new wine into old bottle, else the bottle will what? Break. Then Next scripture may go to Romans. Romans 12, verse 2. It's a Romans 12, verse 2. It says, and be not conformed to this world. So like Romans 12, verse 2. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh. Right? So you have to be renewed in your mind. You understand? You have to put off that old man, the things that the old man used to do. Right? And be renewed in your mind. Because if you don't do that, you have a whole heap of confliction go on this. Right? It's like a rough on you as an individual. Right? It's like a rough on you to do the work. Right? So you have to be renewed in your mind. Right? You cannot have the same mindset you had before you enter the truth. Right? You have to clean up yourself. See? You have to wash your mind of all filthiness, and then you come into the truth. Right? Jump to the next scripture real quick. Final scripture. See? Basically, it has said the same thing. See? But just I put more emphasis on it. Right? Alright. This is Ephesians 4, verse 19. It said, oh, let me start. It said, oh, being time past, feeling have given themselves over unto lasciviousness, to work all uncleanness with greediness, but ye have not so learned Yahushai, if so be that ye have heard him and have been taught by him, as the truth is in Yahushai, that he put off concerning the former conversation the whole man, which is corrupt according to deceitful lusts, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind, that he put on the new man, which of Yahweh is created in righteousness and true holiness. Wherefore putting away lying, speaking every man truth with his neighbor, for we are members of the body. Right? So you have to put off that old man, and you have to start afresh. Zine, so that how the brother do wrong. He never put off the old man. Him coming to the truth to the old man, so him continue to do the same things. Right? So, hey, when I go to this shoot, yeah, you have to just wash yourself. You have to be born again, yeah? Zine. So, as I said with that brother, it is up to the Most High, if the Most High for forgive him or what. Zine. So, leave that up to the Most High and that brother. Right? So with that, most all praises again to Yahweh Bashim Yashai Bashim Rakar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS and all the brothers within the highways and the byways that do the work of the most in sincerity and in truth. Shalom.